Hello everyone and welcome to Persian Money channel. My name is Arash, a licensed health and life insurance agent and an IRS enrolled agent. And in this question, I want to answer your questions about Obamacare, marketplace coverage, and also in California known as Covered California. The first question that people ask is Obamacare a government insurance? And the answer is that no. Obamacare is a platform that enables private insurance companies to come in and offer their health insurance plans to the individuals. And the only difference is that the government allows the people who have a valid immigration status and a employment valid social security number to receive subsidy towards paying their health insurance premiums. The second question that people have is that what if I don't have any income? Can I still take advantage of Obamacare? The only scenario that you could qualify for Obamacare without any income, or that is below the federal poverty line, would be if you are a green card holder and hasn't been 5 years yet since the residence date that is written on your green card. So if it hasn't been 5 years, yes, you still have that option. We can help you if you contact us. Another question people ask is that what if I'm self-employed or if I have another source of income? Yes, you can still come in and you still qualify for Obamacare. In fact, Obamacare was made primarily for people who are either self-employed or have other means of income, yet they don't have a health insurance plan. In fact, as I said, you could have any sort of income as long as it meets the threshold of the federal poverty line, depending on the state that you live and based on the number of the people in your household. You could very well qualify for Obamacare irrespective of what kind of income that you actually bring into the table. So the other question people have is what if I'm a student? How about that? If you're a student in the United States and you have a social security number that authorizes you to work, yes, for yourself you can apply for health insurance plan through marketplace. However, if you have dependents who are here along with you, unfortunately they do not qualify for the subsidy of the Obamacare. Nonetheless, if they still want to get coverage out of pocket, they can qualify. There's no limitations or so on you, yet they have to pay out of pocket. Or they could also alternatively apply for some other forms of health insurance depending on the state that you live. The next question is what if I'm a S Corp owner employee? Can I still get Obamacare? Yes, you could you qualify for Obamacare. However, it's going to be done a little bit differently. We can also help you with that. Another question that people have is that how about my children? Can I get health marketplace coverage for them? Now the answer to that question is that there are two ways that your children under age of 19 in most states in the United States, that's the age limit, they can still come on board under the Obamacare if your household income is above 265 or 266% of the federal poverty line, based on the number of people in your household. If that is the case, you can still bring them on board as well, and they can also be part of the Obamacare plan. The other scenario that does qualify them is that some states do have a waiting period for children under 19 years of age for the CHIP insurance, children health insurance program. And if that waiting period hasn't been satisfied, for example in Florida that is like 2 months, for that duration of the 2 months, you can still have them under Obamacare. However, as soon as that waiting period is up and they qualify for a chip, they have to change their status and go under the chip plan. Another question that people have is that when it comes to the filing of taxes, how should I file my taxes if I'm married? So the default rule for married individuals is that your spouse is always part of your household, and you have to file married joint with your spouse to basically reconcile the tax subsidy premium tax credits that you have received from Marketplace. They will issue a 1095A form that you have to attach to it. I'm an enrolled agent, that is, I'm a tax preparer, and I can also help you with that as well. Either way, aside from that note, you have to file married joint. However, there are exceptions that may qualify you yet to file as separate, married filing separate, but that depends on your situation. You can then again contact us, and I'll be happy to see if we can put you down as married filing separate. The other question that people have, and that's a big question, is that what if I'm employed and my employer does offer me a health insurance plan? Can I switch over to Marketplace? And the answer to that question is that yes and no. It depends, basically. So the general rule is that whatever is the cheapest health insurance plan that your employer offers you, you have to basically go with that. And before I get to the exceptions, I want to make that clear. So it's not that if you want to sign up or not, okay? This is very important. Is if whether you are offered. If you're offered a health insurance plan, whether you want to choose or not, that is not a question that you want to choose to go with it or not. As long as you're offered a health insurance plan through your employer, you have to go with that plan. Now, here's the exception. Here are the exceptions. So number one, if that plan to begin with, the lowest, that is the cheapest plan that your employer offers you, the lowest cost plan, does not meet the minimum standard value as defined by the ACA or the Affordable Care Act. That is one exception. The second exception is that if the cost of the premium of that plan, the lowest cost plan that you're offered, not the one that you're wanting to go with, okay? Then again, this is very important. The lowest cost plan that your employer offers, if the cost of that plan is more than 9.12% of your household income, that is also another scenario that counts as an exception, and you can say that this plan is considered basically unaffordable for me, and at that point you can still go with Marketplace. The other scenario that qualifies you to, in spite of having a plan with your employer, to go with Marketplace, is if you miss the open enrollment for your employer's coverage, health insurance coverage. So that is another scenario, and for the duration of that time gap till you next open enrollment for your employer, you can still go with a plan from Marketplace. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. My contact information is in the description. I'll be happy to assist you with your insurance needs, and as well as your anything tax related.